I've been lucky to study with a lot of cool people. Like Jerry Jumanville, my first saxophone teacher. It turns out I was his only student. He's a professional saxophonist. He played with Rod Stewart. He played with Bette Midler. He's not a guy who teaches at a college. He didn't even teach private lessons. Then my dad was asking at a local music store, hey, do you know any saxophone teachers? And they go, we don't know any saxophone teachers. We just teach guitar and bass and drums here. But we know of a guy in town who plays sax. So then they passed along my dad's number, and Jerry would drive to my house in his Cadillac, come out, and then he'd hit on my mom, and then he'd come in for like 2 hours and go, hey, Kirk, here's a Plas Johnson solo I transcribed. And he'd go, it's over rhythm changes. Come on, let's learn it. And then he, he would correct my tone and everything and all this other stuff, but he wasn't a teacher. So he didn't understand that teaching was supposed to be a half an hour for this much. So I think he took like $20 for like 2 hours at a time. And then again, he'd sweet talk mom, and then, and he'd drive off. And then he would be playing jacks or there was a local jazz club in Anaheim for a while back in the 80s. It was just a real treat. But then we went out, again, we were playing Vicksburg, Mississippi, and it's nice because Nicole and I, being on the road with the guys, it lends to us being able to catch up with people, because he went back to New Orleans. And so we were playing Vicksburg, Mississippi, and we had a day off, so we went down and sat in with him at his gig, and it was just a treat. It was a pleasure, so yeah.